Hello guys, good day to all. This is Mike Padua and we're back bringing you the very latest update on Tropical Storm Ada with international name Nokaen. That's how it is pronounced. It is a Laos name for swallow, a type of bird. And this is for today, Friday, January 16, 2026, English version. Brought to you by Typhoon 2000 and Naga College Foundation. If you would like to view the Tagalog version, just click on the link here. Or if you're watching via Facebook, just visit our homepage, Mike, Mr. Typhoon Padua at Facebook. And this is also brought to you by 𝗗𝗶𝗀𝗶𝗺𝗏 Power and the local government of Naga City, headed by our Honorable Mayor Leni Robredo and our Honorable Vice Mayor 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗶𝗺𝗏𝗿. So let's begin now with our update. It looks like the system is still moving closer towards the Bicol Region. This is Tropical Storm Nokaen. Okay, this is not Nokaen, it's Nokaen, pronounced that way. And we just viewed it, the translation or an audio translation over the Typhoon Committee website of the United Nations World Meteorological Organization. So right now the system is moving closer towards the coastal waters of Eastern Visayas, and they are experiencing some heavy rainfall across Samar and Leyte provinces, and also northern portions of Cebu and the southern parts of Bicol Region. Here in Naga, there are some patches of heavy downpour, but it's in just a few minutes. That's why our rainfall right now here in our weather station is around 1.5 to 2 millimeters only. So we're going to observe this overnight until tomorrow as the system moves closer towards the coastal waters of northern and eastern Samar, and later tomorrow, Saturday through Sunday, it will be over the coastal waters of Bicol Region. So expect some moderate to at times heavy or intense rainfall with 24-hour rainfall accumulation of 50 to more than 100 millimeters, particularly those facing the Pacific Ocean. Those areas like Partido District, Catanduanes, and also the area like Albay and Legazpi, Sorsogon. So these are the areas that may be affected by the heavy rainfall. Okay, so please take all necessary precautions, and we are going to closely monitor this until early next week for a possible clockwise loop or roller coaster loop back to Samar provinces or over southern Bicol if the track moves or will bend more to the to our area. So we expect heavy rainfall not just this weekend but also through early next week, because the surge of the northeast monsoon, which is approaching between January 19 to 20, will collide with this tropical system. So it might create a some kind of a hybrid shear line, wherein on the southern part is Ada and on the northeastern side is the shear line. So that will create heavy rains over our area. So we will monitor this system. Let's hope that it will weaken further and move farther out to sea, so that our area here in Eastern Visayas and Bicol Region will be spared for possible dangerous heavy rainfall. And here's the track that we created around 5 a.m. this morning. So the system right now, after remaining quasi-stationary for the past 12 hours, is now tracking more to the north. Okay, to the north, and as of 11 a.m. it's currently here. So the system has moved to the north in this direction, and then right now it's likely along this area. Okay, since the system is still quite disorganized, although it attained the tropical storm intensity or classification. So we are monitoring this. The forecast top or peak winds of this system is expected to reach 75 kph based on the new wind model, and we will pay close attention on that system. So for the next 48 hours, tropical storm Ada is expected to pass over the coastal waters, so offshore areas of Eastern and Northern Samar, and then by Saturday and Sunday it will be a slow moving system here over the offshore areas of Bicol Region, particularly to the east of Catanduanes, and we might be experiencing some occasional rains and gust winds of 30 to 60 kph, while here over the Catanduanes area there might be wind gusts of up to 75 kph because of the tropical storm intensity of Ada. And as it moves in this direction, so it is likely to perform a clockwise loop because of its collision with the northeast monsoon. The northeast monsoon is likely to push the system back on a clockwise loop, and it will go this way. Okay, upon completing the clockwise loop, the system is expected to dissipate and weaken into a depression, and eventually it will become a remnant low, will be absorbed into the circulation of the shear line, which is expected to come along the northeast monsoon early next week. So that's the scenario. So we here over Bicol Region and the Eastern Visayas, we must pay attention of the possible rainfall that will affect us within the next 5 days. Okay, so it is likely to be a slow moving system. Let's hope and pray that most of the convection will remain at sea, but the computer models are showing heavy rains across the eastern sections of our areas like Bicol Region and Samar provinces. So here's also the track of 𝗗𝗄𝗃𝗃𝗃, same scenario. Okay, and then if we look at the various Asian agencies who's tracking this same system, it looks like most of them are tracking over the open waters of the Philippine Sea, except for the Japanese agency, the Japan Meteorological Agency, which shows that this system is forecast to move this way. Okay, so this kind of track will soak the Bicol Region and Eastern Visayas with more heavy rains. So we must be prepared for a possible clockwise loop if this track will push through. Now, if we look at the other weather agencies, it's more on the eastern part of our area. So here's the latest model forecast. The different models monitoring Nokaen or Ada based from the polarwx.com. So right now, this is the forecast track of all models. This doesn't include yet the American model. Likely the American model is somewhere, it will go this way. It will be on that track. While the European model, when I check it, I'm gonna show it to you later, it's likely to be here as well. Google DeepMind is also here, same with the European model, so it's only the American model. We know that the American model is not a good performing model, so we will not include that. Let's hope that it will be let's hope that that model will not come true. Okay, and then here's the American model. Like I said, this is the track. So you see that the system is expected to make landfall over Samar. So this is now the track of the American model. It goes like this. Let me change the color. So it will go that way, and then that way, and that way. Okay, so that's the American model. While if we look on the latest from the European model, this will be the track, and it's over the open waters of the Philippine Sea. Okay, so it will dissipate here as the northeast monsoon approaches early next week, in the middle of the week, I mean, January 19 to 21 or 22. So here's the last rain forecast, the 3-hourly rain forecast from the ECMWF model. This is based on their last model as of 2 a.m. this morning. And let me see if there's a new model run. And we might be looking. Let me refresh this page. Okay. Yeah. Okay. This is now the. Let me see if it's the. Yeah. This is now the latest one. The latest one by the ECMWF model. So as of now, they're forecasting heavy rains here over Samar provinces as of 4 p.m. It will move more to the northwest, and tomorrow morning it will affect also Catanduanes and the eastern sections of Bicol Region from Partido, Albay and Sorsogon. While here over our area it will just be light rains, but sometimes these heavy rains will pass over our area, because these forecast models are only around 70 or 50 to 70% accurate. So let's hope that this will come true. And we are still expecting heavy rains here in our area. On Sunday, there will be another passing convection, just a few, or just within 1 hour. And then Monday, some showers expected. But so far, the 3-hourly forecast doesn't show any more convection. So most of the convection will be concentrated over Samar and Eastern Bicol Region between Saturday to Monday. So that's the scenario of the European model, and we must thank the cold dry air from the northeast monsoon, which is expected to dig down over our area between January 19 to 21. Now let's take a look at the latest on the 24-hour rainfall accumulation forecast. So beginning today, 3 p.m. until 3 p.m. tomorrow, Naga City will be around 50 to 55 millimeters of rainfall. This is a very conservative value, because sometimes it reaches 100 millimeters. So we will say that we might be experiencing 30 to 100 millimeters of rainfall over Naga City and parts of Central and Western Camarines Sur, while over the areas of Partido and also Catanduanes, they might be seeing rainfall of 100 to 200 millimeters, as you can see here. So this is the forecast of the European model beginning 3 p.m. this afternoon until 3 p.m. tomorrow, Saturday. And look at Samar. They're being soaked by very intense rainfall, 24-hour rainfall of more than 200. So the rainfall here over Samar is somewhere between 200 to 300 millimeters. So let's prepare. Since this is only a forecast, let's hope that it will be much lesser in our region. And if we move this throughout Saturday, so you can observe here that the let me click this. Yeah, Naga City will remain at 54 millimeters. So again, that's between 30 to 100 millimeters in the rest of the Bicol region, except for the areas of Partido, Catanduanes, wherein the rainfall will be exceeding 100 millimeters, so 100 to 200 millimeters, while over Samar it gone down to 100 to 200 millimeters based on the forecast for Saturday. Okay, and then if we move this on Sunday, there is still some expected rains over the Camarines Shore area of Partido, and that's around 100 plus millimeters, while here Naga is around 50 to 100. So we don't know if this will push through because the forecast changes every 6 to 12 hours. And then on Monday, it will eventually weaken. A rainfall of just less than 20 millimeters will be expected over the Bicol Region until Tuesday, January 20th. And on Wednesday, January 21st, it looks like we might be seeing some dry conditions. But there's still some showers because of the northeast monsoon. Those color blue, light blue, meaning you can experience rainfall of less than 10 millimeters. And if we move forward, it looks like the remnants of the storm has disappeared based on the latest ECMWF, but we have a shear line now developing. Maybe this is still the part of ADA being absorbed into the shear line that is approaching in the middle of next week. And still it will bring rainfall over Caraga, amounts of 30 to more than 100 millimeters will also be expected. That will be on January 22 and 23, becoming more widespread on Friday, January 23, wherein much of northern Mindanao and also Zamboanga Peninsula, the northern parts of Zamboanga Peninsula, Davao Region, Caraga, Bukidnon will be experiencing heavy rainfall of more than 100 millimeters here because of the shear line, which is expected to appear sometime next Friday, January 23. So this is still a low probability to medium probability, since this is more than 5 days, so low probability. So we will wait and see what will be the effects of this. It's still far a week to go. So that's the forecast of the 24-hour rainfall accumulation brought to you by this tropical storm Ada. Now, for our wave forecast so far, we are still experiencing wave heights of up to 4 meters because of the circulation of Ada. And then next week, when the northeast monsoon arrives, it will spread all throughout the East and North Philippine Sea and West Philippine Sea as well, including those areas over the Luzon Strait, of the Balintang and Bashi Channel. We expect wave heights of up to 5 meters because of the surge of the northeast monsoon. It looks like the whole of the Philippine Sea will be affected by this surge of the northeast monsoon beginning January 20th until next weekend, which will be January 23. The inland waters of our country will be expecting 2 to 3 meters of wave heights as well. So it's not good for fishermen and sea travel to venture out to sea, including those moderate, those medium and small sized sea vessels. So there you go. That's the latest, our English version of our update on ADA, okay, or Nokaen. And we will again bring you the very latest tomorrow, Saturday, for another update. From Typhoon 2000, this is Mike Padua saying stay safe always. Please prepare for possible rains that could generate flooding in your respective areas, particularly over the Bicol Region and Eastern Visayas. Thank you so much for watching. God bless to all.